Good evening, everyone. RVDebs here. Good evening. I hope you can join me tonight. Going to have a happy, friendly chat. No bummer, no sadness, right? Because it's Friday night. The weekend is here. It is Friday and it's about just before 7 p.m. And I hope that you can join me. It's December 13th, Friday the 13th. Wow. I just realized that. Cool. Let's have a Friday the 13th party. I am pleased to say that my channel now has 900 and I think it was 909 subscribers, which is pretty good. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Linda. Hello, Deb. Hello, Gail. Yay. Yes, we're going to have an upbeat party tonight. What's going on with you guys? I'm so glad you're here. It's beautiful. The weather today was perfect. If this was the kind of weather we had all year round, I would be so happy. It was like in the mid to upper 60s, sunshine, and it gets in the lows. Tonight it's going to get cold. It's going to probably be in the 30s, but I don't care when I'm inside. It's nice. Today was beautiful. Hi, Tanya. I know I'm close to 1,000. It's not going to be long. Hi, M&M Laguna. Welcome. I'll welcome everybody. Yeah, I usually do a Friday chat, so I thought that I would. This is my lamp here. I'm trying to make it the best to give me as much light. I don't have a ring light. You don't have to wear a party dress, Catherine. This is come as you are. That's the best kind of parties anyway. I don't like to get dressed up, truthfully. This is a no bra zone. I do have a bra on tonight, though, I must say. Hello, Mazul. Hi, you guys. No need to dress up. This is a come as you are. You could be in your jammies. Make yourself a nice drink or maybe a little munchies. I just came back from dinner. We went to Bud's tonight, Kathy, Mark, and I had chicken tenders. It was good. Haven't been there in a while. Bud's is the local restaurant here. It's owned by Kathy's son, Lee and Stephanie. But it's family night tonight, so we pay half price. Yeah. Yeah, no bra zone this is a place you can just be free. And I should have taken mine off because it's one of the first things I like to do when I'm comfortable at home. Well, that's fun. So Catherine says she's headed to a cowboy themed Christmas party next week, trying to find something to wear. Yeah, I don't have a cowboy hat myself, but jeans and boots are a necessity. Maybe a little scarf around your neck. I mean, I'm in Texas. Jeans and boots. Yes, hi, Twin Sparrow. Hi, sweetie. Yes, pajamas are perfect. A pajama party is really where it's at, No boots. I don't know what to tell you, Catherine, because what size shoe do you wear? I'm a size 8.5. I usually get a 9 because I like it to be where I can put thick socks on. That's right. I knew that, Catherine. I had a brain. Alberta is the Canadian equal to Texas. Okay. Yeah. 7.5. You're a 7.5. Yeah. My mother was 7.5. Kathy's like a 10.5. And I probably measure an 8 when you're measuring my foot, but I think a 9 is always safer. Depends on the shoe, but. So Twin Sparrow, are you wearing your PJs? You have to tell me what your PJs look like since I can't see you. I think we should talk about tonight what maybe like a topic of Like, what's the best Christmas present that you've ever gotten? Or what's the best Christmas you ever had? Or the best New Year's? Because some people don't really do Christmas. I like wide shoes because I like to be able to just feel loose. I don't like anything tight. Flannel PJs, tops, and pants. Oh, those are the best. This is my flannel, one of my flannel shirts, and I love them. Yes, I had a nice dinner, came home, fed the dogs. I made them chicken breasts, just plain tonight. I didn't put any vegetables, but I put and turmeric on their chicken. Aren't they? They're special little girls. But Rosie eats all of her dinner all the time, and then Lily, who's the Chihuahua, it's still sitting there. She just doesn't. She's not always hungry, so sometimes she'll eat late. Okay, Catherine says, I just did a video on that yesterday. My best gift, a pair of homemade slippers a friend's mom stayed up all night to make for me when I was a last minute guest. Oh, that is very nice. Mazul says the best Christmas when my kids were little and would make me gifts. Oh yes. Yeah, no, really, Christmas is for children. They just the kids here all believe in the little elf on the shelf. So Kathy and Mark have an elf, and every day Chase will say, "Show me where the elf is," and she'll have to take a picture of the elf moving to different places, and they believe it. And they also believe that, and they have one at their house too. And so at Beverly and Victor's, her other grandparents, and it's kind of cute. So they're always moving them, and they're told that if children touch the elves, then they won't come back. So they don't touch the elf. I can't. My best Christmas, I think, really. There's several of them that have been wonderful, but the one I remember right now is one of the Christmases with my husband, like one of our first years married, and he just was so special. He bought me a leather jacket. He made sure I had fresh flowers. I'm telling you, I was spoiled. Twin Sparrow says the best gift, age 12, guitar from dad. 10 years or so ago, an electric throw to stay warm from Hubs. Aw, an electric throw's nice. I have one. I have a smaller one. He did spoil me. I still have the leather jacket too. Hello, Stuart. Welcome. Yeah, I actually my first guitar I got when I was 12, but it wasn't for me. My dad brought a guitar home for my mother because she was so musical, but I just kind of grabbed it at 12. And so I wound up that's when I had lessons for 4 years. I took lessons. Good evening, Susan. What's up tonight with y'all? We have had 2 rainy, dreary days here in Orlando. Low 70s, but feels a bit humid. Rain will make it humid. Well, Susan, I've had the weather here was perfect today. We all said it. If it could be like this all the time, we'd be happy. Highs in the high 60s and lows in the well, tonight's going to get down into the 30s, but that doesn't bother me. I like it. This is kind of reminds me of like California weather because it's not humid and it's cool and but sunny during the day and cool at night. I like that. So we're just talking about what the best Christmas we've ever had, or what gift do we remember that stands out when you think about Christmas? And I was saying my husband's, but I remember one Christmas, Kathy and me, before I even met Mark, and before Kathy met her Mark. Nathan, who is now married to Nadia, and she's got the 3 little boys. Anyway, he was still like a single man, and he would spend a lot of money on me and his mom. And we'd have big Christmas parties, just the 3 of us, opening all these gifts. And then he got me opium, which is my favorite, and just the things that you don't get for yourself. Yeah, I don't buy myself real expensive perfumes and stuff. Never. So it was, matter of fact, I got this bottle of opium. Let me show you. And I still got a lot in there. It's up to there. This came one day out of the clear blue. I had said that I really love opium and that I was buying the fake opium, that it smells like opium, but it's like a copy. And a gentleman sent me a bottle of opium. Isn't that amazing? And I, I feel bad because if I looked for it, because I always keep letters. When you guys send me letters and cards with about your life, I keep them. But for the life of me, I can't remember if it was Ted that sent that to me or who. So if you're listening, to me now, let me know because I want to thank you again. Hi, Laura Wright. Mazul 10 says, I love to make things for people for Christmas. I've done so many crafts over the years. This year, handmade mini gnomes. Aw, anything handmade is really nice. You know what Mark's doing for his, he's got a son and daughter that live in Florida, and his son has like 5 kids, and the daughter has 2 adult girls. So he's taking pastels. He's a pretty good artist, actually, and he's doing a portrait from their photos of everybody in the whole family, all the kids, and a lot of them are really good. Some are okay, but most of them are really right on, and they're framing them. It's a nice present from Grandpa, from Dad. Okay, Catherine says, I remember when you got that, Debs, but I wasn't making notes. I know, Catherine. And the one thing I don't have, like I never really had a great one, but the memory of certain things, like some things I can remember way back. I can tell you what I had for dinner. We went out. Kathy can't tell us what we ate, but I can. But then there's other things that I just like forget. I go blank. Hi, Darby. Hi, Cheryl. Darby says my favorite Christmas memory is wrapping the gifts real creatively and pretty. Oh, I love a pretty gift. It's funny. I'm not a real good rapper. I'm very creative and I can pretty much pull off any kind of craft or art. But when it comes to wrapping, I never really enjoyed wrapping presents. And to this day, I'm spoiled because Kathy will wrap all the presents for me, except for the ones to her. So we put them in the garage, all the kids' toys and stuff, and she just wraps them up. I know, Mazul, it is very much a treasure, the paintings, and they're good. He struggles with them. It takes a long time, and he'll send me, like when he's done, he'll send me the picture on a messenger, and I'm always telling him how beautiful they are. Some are really like amazing, you know, and some are okay. He sees things different than me, but I can say this: they look like the people that he's drawing, so that's good. Oh, you too, Catherine's a lousy rapper. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not such a great rapper. Hey, yeah, hit the like button, everybody. Thank you, Catherine, for reminding me and everyone. That's what I like to see. I really do. When I'm done with the live streams, I like to see that my thumbs ups are high. That makes me happy. Hello, Mouse Toes. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. We're discussing sort of off the cuff. What's the best Christmas present you ever got, or what's the best Christmas you ever celebrated? Already did. What, Laura, did you already do? I'm sorry. See, Mazul says, a few years ago, I took plain old paper grocery bags and drew silly little things on them. I'm no artist, trust me, but that was fun to wrap gifts with them. That sounds like a really, really crafty, fun thing to do. Takes time and effort to wrap a gift. I know that. Mouse Toe said I got a canopy bed with wall-to-wall carpet that Santa removed the roof to drop in. That's a nice gift. That's a cool gift. I'm watching these television shows and it's like, I got you something, and they run outside and there's 2 huge, beautiful trucks. Like somebody can afford us to give each other trucks. Susan Forney says, Christmas as a child in the 60s, my mom, brother, myself decorating a real tree my dad cut down with special ornaments we grew up with, tinsel and popcorn strung on the tree. That's a beautiful memory. That's a really nice, that's a nice memory, Susan. Mazul said she always wanted a canopy bed. Of course, all little girls want canopy beds. Yeah, I'm sure I would have liked one too. Never had that. I know. That's a beautiful memory, isn't it, Catherine? Yes. Well, I can we didn't celebrate Christmas because I'm in a Jewish family, but I used to always find a girlfriend that was Christian or non-Jew, and I would always go to their house, and always wanted to decorate Christmas trees. Oh, that's a neat thing to do. Catherine says, I loved lying under the tree and looking up through the branches. Magical. Hi, Marion. I'm so glad you're here. Have you say you have not caught up with me for a while? Sometimes I'm late in the UK. Looks like your subs yippee. Nearly 1,000. I know. I'm hoping I can get to 1,000 in by the weekend. Hi, take a snooze. I'm so glad you found me again. I'm so glad people are resubbing. I'm trying not to discuss anything about the hack because it's really overkill. I know that. Susan said listening to Andy Williams and Perry Como Christmas specials on the TV, missing my mom every holiday since passed in 2008 at 82. Oh, well, that's something that you'll always have. You'll always have memories of your mom and dad. Me too. We used to have Hanukkah, but we used to listen to Andy Williams and see all the shows on TV. I know, Catherine, 75 more and I'll be at 1,000. Yeah, I love the Andy Williams specials. That was really neat. And Doris Day and all those people in the oldies. Who else was on Andy Williams? Just all the old stars. But I had a pretty good day. I've kind of like sort of chilled out in regards to my channel and just work on this channel for now. And I got another email and it's all the same crap. So I'll hang in there. Laura says my mom made the best Christmas holidays. You know, oh, that she's watching White Christmas. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies. Mouse Toad says Bob Hope and Bing Crosby. Yep. White Christmas is a real classic, isn't it? Such a good movie. I like the movie. Doesn't that have sisters? Da 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 da. That me and Kathy always we're like sisters. I don't have the words to. What else is happening? Well, actually, tomorrow night we're going to go to Wichita Falls, which is about an hour drive, and it's a bigger city, and they've got this beautiful area, all decked out with very beautiful mansion homes. The big homes. It's known for its Christmas lights, so we're going to go look at them. Hello, Donna. Happy holiday to you. We're just talking about what was the best Christmas you've had, or what Christmas sticks out in your mind, or what present that you got that was special for you. I remember there was a man in my life shortly. He was from England. His name was Jeremy, and for Christmas he bought me 3 negligees. I was like, wow. And you know what? They were like gowns. They weren't like real tiny things. They were really pretty, and I still have them actually. I'm gonna video at Twin Sparrow because I'm with Nathan, Nadia, and Mark and Kat and the kids, and they don't mind being on camera, which is really great. So that'll be what I do tomorrow, I promise. Donna says she got a Thumbelina doll. Wow, that brings back memories. Susan says loved it when my brother and I would wait till our parents would go to bed and we would sneak with flashlights going to the tree and shaking the presents. Oh, bad girl. Yes, negligees. Really pretty ones, like a black lace. You could almost wear it actually if you wore like a black bodysuit underneath it. You could have. I went out in it once. I just dressed it up. Hi, Life with Aaron. Happy holidays to you. We're just discussing happy things like Christmas presents that stick out in your mind in your past, or maybe something you did on Christmas that was special. I think all kids do that. Mazul says, "Yeah, we would sneak to the tree too." I think kids do that. We want to know what's in those packages. I am the worst at keeping a surprise. I am. Like I would buy something for Kathy, and I wind up giving it to her before Christmas, so then I have to go buy another present. Easy bake oven. I had an easy bake oven. Those are cool. Stuart Jones said, "I'm eating chicken tamales my neighbor made for me." Yum, that's nice. That's a good neighbor. Um, Donna says nobody wears pinafores or bed jackets anymore. No, probably not. But I do like pretty nightgowns and stuff. Now I don't even. I mean, when you live alone, you're by yourself, you're wearing flannels. But when I was with my husband, I liked a collection of really pretty nightgowns that I could, take a bath and doll myself up and look really good and smell good and come out with a pretty negligee of some sort. Those were good times. Marion said I was always good at guessing my presents, so they finally put everything in big boxes. Life with Aaron said I have the hardest time not giving my loved ones the gifts before Christmas. Me too. That's how I am. I have to really, I mean, I just have to not do it. But I mean, I'm good at, yeah. Like I got something for Kathy, and I almost wanted to show her because there's like a little commercial on Facebook, and I said, "Do you want to see what I got you?" And she said, "No." Donna said, "I like to feel sexy and classy." Yeah, me too. I'm a girl, Some women, and I know some women like this. Kathy's like this. They don't get into like nightgowns and smelling good and just getting yourself. You get yourself in the frame of mind to be with your lover. But I've always liked all kinds of stuff like that, sensual, pretty stuff. Mazul said I got in big trouble for cooking bologna in my easy bake oven one night. My brothers put me up to it, and I was pretty young, but I totally took the fall. Ah, that's nice. I wish I had brothers. I only had a sister. I always wanted brothers. And my mother, even I remember her saying later on she wished she had more kids. Susan says that is when I still believed Santa was real. My brother already knew he wasn't, but did not tell me to be kind. And I always thought, wow, look at all of what Santa brought us, waking our parents at 7 a.m. Susan, that's sweet though, really. Cheryl says, being a girly girl, that's me. I can't help it. This is who I am. I mean, even when I'm older, and I'm older, I'm still a girly girl. Donna says, I love buying presents, but it kind of makes me nervous that they won't like them. I know, don't you want to, when you buy a present, this is how I feel. When I buy a present, it's something that I'd want. Oh, almost hard to give away and hope that they feel the same way about the present. Yeah. Hi, Lake Lizard. Good evening. Um, Mazul says, I'm not a nightgown kind of gal, but I love perfume and nice clothes. Me too. Catherine wants some fried bologna. So Lake Lizard, I'm going to welcome you into the chat and just let you know that we're talking about Christmas presents that stick out in our mind. That's something that's really special in the past, or a special Christmas, maybe when you were young, or it doesn't matter really when. Just Christmas things about giving gifts and getting gifts. It's all like fun, and it is. It is the season for giving. I don't have a lot of money to spend a lot of money, but I certainly want to give something that, I'm excited about. That's for sure. And don't leave tonight without giving me a thumbs up. You guys are great at it. I appreciate it. Okay, Twin Sparrow says I worked with somebody who says she saw Santa in the skin H I don't know what that word is, in the skin atrium when she was a kid. And she told me this a few years before Polar Express came out. Oh, I love the Polar Express movie. Isn't that one of the best movies? Lake Lizard said I just subbed to you earlier this evening. Oh, good. Thank you for doing that. Muzzle says I'll cook some for you. I've perfected it. Ooh, good cook. Well, this is fun. Susan says we would look at in this little red plastic Santa boot Mom put on the tree. Santa would bring me a little bag of M&Ms and my brother a Heath bar. We were excited to get our little candy. Aw. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. We're just trying to just be happy. I'm just trying to get myself in a good frame of mind for Christmas. We're talking about what's the best Christmas you ever had in your life, or what's the best presents, or maybe the best present you ever gave someone. That's what we're talking about. R.A. Allen, hello, welcome. I have several frilly nightgown house coat ensembles, but I wear a couple old faded flannel nightgowns instead. I sleep with my old cat. Yeah, I've put all my pretty stuff away. I just I'm like you. I wear like something comfortable, especially this time of year. Flannels. I have that red net. I showed you guys my red flannel nightgown. That sucker's long and it's cozy. Marion Payne. Let me look. Catherine said I was terrified of Santa up close and personal as a little kid. I hated beards. Twin Sparrow says saw Santa in the sky on a train. Aw. Marion, she says I was adopted, and when my adopted mom and dad and sister died, I was left with no one. I decided to find my birth mom. She has now died, but I have 4.5 sisters and one brother. Ah, I know that's hard memories, but they're still good memories actually. Hello, Butterbean. Mouse Toes, Narad on the nightly news showing where Santa was and breaking news of his track, the black and white TV. I remember that. They still do that, They still track Santa. Hi, Linda. We're just talking about different things like presents that we got in our Christmas. What's the best Christmas present you ever got or gave? Or what's the best Christmas that you remember in your head as a child or even as an adult? Hello, Mary Smith. Mouse toes, how cool to find them, Marion. Yes. Lake Lizard, hi, Constantine. I'm sorry. Hello. My favorite pre was childish one, a doll, not a baby doll, a fancy gown, a grown-up doll with a dress and heels and all lace and pearls. I was about 5 and I thought she was so beautiful. Oh, that's really neat. Yeah, we're discussing Christmases and presents that we've gotten in our life that really stand out, that's special to us. Donna says, my mother was too sick to get out of bed, so I lined up my new dolls and took her picture with them. My favorite photo ever. She was wearing a bed jacket. Ah, that's a neat memory too. That's really neat. Now, Mouse Toe says, as an adult, I got a diamond ring and a mink coat from 2 different people. Holy cow. Wow, that's special. 2 different people. You little hussy, you. Oh man, I would love to have. When I got older, I had a Christmas tree. As soon as I got out of the house, I had Christmas trees from then on. And my parents would come over and we would have Christmas, and they'd come over Christmas morning and we'd make a really good breakfast and everybody opened presents, and that was nice. Let's see. Marion says mouse toes. Yes, it was not the same, but what is funny is we look so alike. Yeah, memories. So that's what you got in the end. You got your friends, you got your memories. Nobody can take away those beautiful memories. And it's good to remember those things. Yes, Stoney says it sounds like a real nice time. Well, some Christmases do stand out, or even New Year's Eves. I love New Year's Eve. My mother's birthday was New Year's Eve, so she always had a special New Year's Eve. I remember Linda said I remember getting a show projector and showing my cartoons on the wall. Aw, that's a fun gift for a kid. Twin Sparrow said, as a kid in the church Christmas program, we all got an apple and an orange. I made sure I got mine. It was the best. And a transistor radio of my own at age 13. That's a neat memory for me. My dad, he worked at a big Chrysler Plymouth dealership, and he would bring home transistor radios when they first came out. And oh, my sister and I would have a transistor radio, and it was cool. Amanda said, I remember when my baby cousin, he was like 16, got an Xbox like when they first came out. I will never forget the look of excitement and pure joy on his face. That's what makes it so special. Those special moments in our lives that we never will forget, and sometimes it's good to remember those things. Oh yeah, kaleidoscopes. I've gotten a kaleidoscope and you sit there and you see it, and it's beautiful. Hi, Elaine. 900 subs, I know. I'm so glad that you are here. Susan said, I just wear short sleeve cotton top and matching capri pajamas. Too hot for me to wear anything heavier. My elderly dad lives with me and like to have the heat at 78 degrees when it's 60 out. I can't handle the heat personally. I really don't like, I'll put the heat on if it's 30 degrees out there, but I like 60s. I know I'm over at 900 subs and I'm trying real hard to just put the word out. People, resub. I'm finding a lot of people have found me again. R.A. Allen says, I have already had my 2019 Christmas with my kids. I always make them send emails with links to the items and sizes and colors, etc., that they want for Christmas gifts. They get exactly what they want. Well, that's always a nice thing to get what you want. And if you know that, like when you were little, you think Christmas, Santa brings you stuff. But when you get a little older, your parents are the ones buying it, and it's good to tell them what you really want if they don't know. It's better to have, I want to give somebody something they're going to really want. I know, Mouse Toes. Yep. She's a great woman, Susan. I just adore her. Hi, Debbie Lynn. Me and you, same name, Debbie Lynn. How are you? Merry Christmas season to you. We're just discussing our best Christmases or our best presents we ever got, or maybe the best present you gave someone and they were excited, or, it's really nice when you hit it right on, and someone's just so excited to get something that you picked out for them. I always I always try to make it something that I really want myself, that I know that I give these people something that they love. I didn't see Judy slide in either. Is she here? Hi, Judy. Twin Sparrow says, at my age, I'll take free food. Nothing like some good water. Yeah, free food's always nice. The first year I was here, we did a cookie. Like the whole, we call them, they call everybody, the girls are the soul sisters. We had a cookie show. Oh my God, we made so many cookies, and it was really bad for my health. Marion Payne says, best present I ever had, first record player, Christmas 1964, start of my love of music. I learned every word to every record. My dad said if you learned your schoolwork as well, you would go far. That's true. Good old dad, right? Linda says, oops, it's going fast. Let me back it up a drop. Okay. Linda says that my son had, well, hold on. My son had Christmas. Where am I? I'm sorry, I'm going too far. My son had Christmas pictures redone of me at 4 years old in an antique frame picture made larger, not in color, at an old Bullock's Wilshire sitting on Santa's knee. I remember Bullock's in California. That's a beautiful gift. Uh, Debbie, you're talking about the little guitar earrings I sent Debbie Lynn. She plays guitar and she sings very good country music. And I had gone to Hard Rock Cafe, Hard Rock Hotel in Tampa, and I bought these little beautiful little guitars at the store there because I had won money. And then when I got to know Debbie Lynn, I thought, you know what? She needs those earrings, and I sent them to her. I'm so glad they're your favorites. That's really nice. That makes you see now that warms my heart, Debbie Lynn, that you still love them. I really appreciate that, knowing that. And Judy said, I'm at work. There's slave drivers. I'm in and out. Ah, it's okay. Yeah, they make you work at work. Isn't that awful? I know I missed something here. Let me see. I do like to read every comment. Sometimes they do slide by. Catherine says, finally found a boho sort of necklace I can wear with a shirt and jeans costume done for my party. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, there you go. It's like a bolo tie thingy. That's great. It's going to be fun. You're doing like a cowboy Christmas party. I've not heard of that one. Here they all are. I'm glad you love them, Debbie. I wish I was able to just wiggle my nose and be wherever I wanted to be, just like I dream of. Was it a Bewitched? I wish I could just go diddle diddle dit, and I could visit each one of you. That would be cool. So what's your wish for this Christmas? Do you have anything? I think I really don't have this Christmas. I mean, I'm going to have Christmas Eve with Kathy, Mark, and her mom, and the kids actually are going to be there with Nathan and Nadia. That's going to be nice. Christmas Day, we always go to Beverly and Victor's for prime rib dinner that we all chip in on. Open presents, but this year we're not giving each other presents, just the kids. Yep, Debbie Lynn's a guitar and singer and quite an interesting person to me. Kim Thompson, welcome. My memorable Christmas gift as a kid was getting the Barbie townhouse. It was taller than me. I remember being so happy and surprised. Emily said, "My wish is to not be alone." I feel it. I wish that for you, actually. Constantine said, when I was a kid, my grandmother gave me an entire boxed set of the Little House books by Laura Ingalls. Oh, I love that. Laura Ingalls Wilder for Christmas. I just couldn't believe it. I was so excited. That's really neat. My husband loved Little House on the Prairie, all those kind of stuff. I mean, if he was home, that's what the TV's got is the Waltons and Little House on the Prairie or any cowboy movie. That was my husband's favorite. Linda said, I have gone overboard buying for my son and me too this year. Now I have to wrap them. I am just with son this year. Well, it's nice that you have him to share it with. And why not have a big Christmas together? It's fun. And I think it'll make you feel good. And why not? Linda Lindsay says, I remember getting a bike one year for Christmas. Had to wait till spring to ride it after the snow melted. Ah, that was hard. Yep, the best TV shows. My husband he was so sensitive. That's what I loved about him. But he would love the cowboy movies and definitely Little House on the Prairie and the Waltons. Amanda says, I have my brother's company Christmas party to go to on Friday at the lodge, catered, good food, free bar, lots of good looking guys at the office. Well, that's a good plan, Amanda. Yeah. Donna says, when I was 8, Dad bought me a used turntable with a rack of Motown records. He was surprised I love Motown and he was not just a liberal man. That's neat. RA says, all of we singles need to meet somewhere for a New Year's Eve, like a casino or resort. That would be fun. Oh, yes, we should. Where are you at? Anyway, where do you live, RA? Marianne says, I am not giving presents to friends living a long way away. I have renewed their my friendships for another year unconditionally. Michael Landon was my favorite. Got his autograph. That's neat. Yeah, see, those are good memories, aren't they? I mean, it's good. Darby says, my Marine officer's son will be home for Christmas, so that's a special gift. Catherine said, I'll be going to my sister's from the 23rd to the morning of the 25th, and the 24th will be the 1 year anniversary of our mother's death, so it will be a bittersweet. Yeah, but it's good that you'll be with your sister and you can just share the memories of her. That's what's nice. When somebody does pass away in your life, the best thing I think that you can do is to talk about them with people that you love and bring them back just in memories, and they're there with you in spirit. I know it's tough. It is. It's tough, Catherine. Mazul says, I'm driving to Massachusetts with my 18-year-old son. Well, there you go. That's an experience that you won't forget. It is a special time. It's bittersweet, like you say. I mean, on Christmas, I miss my parents. I miss everybody, especially my husband. And I always will. These things don't change, but I think you learn to get through it and to remember them with love and all their wonderful memories they've given you. Okay, Catherine says, Joyce, it's okay. I'm looking forward to being with family. Yeah, it's going to be a special time for you, Catherine. And Mazul says, I totally agree. Talk about them and enjoy the beautiful memories. Amanda says, exactly. You'll be with each other, Catherine, and that'll be a good thing. Yeah, Butterbean sounds beautiful. We have to make our lives as happy as possible. And some of them, you do have sadness, but along with the sadness, you have really beautiful memories that somebody else might never have had. So you're lucky to have those memories. Mazul says, I actually miss the snow. Catherine says, just hoping for no snowstorms to stop me from going. It's a 3.5 hour bus trip. Oh, yes. Yes, I agree. I hope so for yours. I'll say a prayer for you, Catherine. Marion says, Donna Stevenson from one Motown fan to another. The hits keep on coming. Yeah, 3.5 hour bus trip can be, but it's, hopefully it'll be real smooth and comfortable. Twin Sparrow says Branson, Missouri, Louise Harrison, George's sister, moved there after she left Benton. Not sure if she's still there or moved to California. Huh. Catherine says my sister's new hubby's family will be there too, and he's got the cutest grandbabies. And the kids always make you happy. I mean, if you could just see the joy in their eyes, because that'll help you. Ari Allen said, my husband died on December 23rd, 1999, 20 years ago, but who's counting? Ah, that's a tough time to lose someone, too. Hi, RVing. Just stop by to say, to buy your almost there, Debs. Yes, I am. I've got just, what is it, like 900 and something right now. Amanda said we go to New Braunfels. I don't know if I say that right, for Christmas with my aunt and uncle, brother, and cousin. It's like a 5.5 hour drive. Yep, 5.5 hours. That's like from here to San Antonio. Oops, Again, it's hard for me to really read out loud everything. Um, Catherine said it's nice. It's a nice bus. Okay, good. It has computer power outlets. That helps very much. That makes it much easier. Yeah, we're discussing Christmases, like the best Christmases that we had as a child or as an adult, or even the one you're going to have, memories that make you feel happy, maybe the best present you ever had. That's what we're sharing tonight. Butterbeanhead says, Catherine, I hope you have a good book to read on the way. Well, if she's got her, her cell phone or computer, at least she can do something like reading and checking things out. Yep. Amanda said, I'm getting a hotel this year. It's too uncomfortable to try to stay at someone's house with two teenagers. That's an interesting thing that you just said, Amanda, but I won't go into it. And she says, Catherine will have her laptop. Linda says, Darby, that is great. My son was a Marine too. Oh my goodness. Marion says, you should always hold the memories close. What helps me, I know they would want us to be happy. Exactly. I keep them alive talking about the happy times that we spent together. That's how I feel about it too. I love to talk about people that I've lost and keep their memory alive. It's 30 minutes from San Antonio. I love that area. Emily, I'm in Little Elm, Texas. Where are you? Let's see. You got me, huh? You got that, didn't you? You got it, Amanda. So, Grand Valley. I don't know where that is. That's great, Catherine. Yes, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Giggle Fishy, how you doing? I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, Mazul. For me too. Need snow on Christmas. Doesn't always happen. Yeah, we're not probably going to have any snow on Christmas. I don't mind not having snow because I like snow. It's really pretty and it's fun to play in and look at and it's gorgeous. But then if it stays really cold, cold, and it turns to ice, it's no fun to take my dogs out, in wet, icy, cold conditions. So I'll just keep, it's going to be cold, but it's not going to be like, I don't think it's going to be snowing. Hello, Timothy. Timothy Williams, welcome. Gone with the Wind is on. Classic, great movie. Timothy, we're talking about Christmas. We're talking about if you have a special Christmas from your past that you'd like to share, or maybe a gift that you gave someone or a gift you got that's special to you. Good memories. Donna says, the holidays are great, but sometimes people focus on them too much. The rest of the year matters too. Well, that's very true. Twin Sparrow says, snow for us in Illinois on Monday. Not sure about Christmas. Yep, it's true. Oh my God, we have little dogs like yours. They are so many times we had to shovel paths for them. Yeah, yeah. Lily and Rosie, I got to think about their little toes, little feet. Emily says she's in no man's land. I'm in no man's land too, Emily. Hi, Hoobie. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. My flannel shirt. Love it. Lake Lizard, I just want a light dusting of snow to make the trees pretty for Christmas morning. Well, that would be awesome, really. Hoobie, welcome to the channel. I hope you subscribed. I hope everybody subscribes because I've got like 900 and something. I don't even know right now. I think 910 maybe. We're talking about Christmas presents that we got in the past that were special, or Christmases in general that were beautiful in our lives that we remember, or gifts we gave somebody. Oh, thank you, Emily. Marion says, getting late here, so I will leave you all. I know I'm getting good at reading fast. I'm trying to share. That way, if someone is doing something and they're just listening, I'm letting them know what's going on. Catherine says, in Canada, little dogs going for walks, even in the city, poor things, they get snowballs in their belly. Aw. Gigglefishy says, I saw somebody up chat got a Barbie townhouse. One of my favorite gifts was the little Barbie Little Theater. That was really awesome. Got years of use. I remember wanting a Barbie doll, and I got a Barbie doll. Kathy never got a Barbie doll. She got some kind of like another, I forget the name of it, but it was like the cheaper version of the Barbie doll. No Man's Land is a Bob Seger good song to play on the guitar. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I'm trying to build this little channel up. Belly fur. Aw. And when Rosie goes to pee outside, she gets down really low. So she's like touching the ground. Timothy says, Christmas of 2016, I got to fly on Christmas Day. It had been a dream since I was 5 years old. Where did you go? Catherine said, I so coveted my friend's Barbie convertible. Oh, I never had something like that. Oh, I'm so glad, Hoobie. Thanks. That's good to know. Oh, Gigglefishy had a Barbie convertible too. It was awesome. I never had all those fancy things, but I did get a Barbie doll. Yes, Cheryl. Rosie and Lily have seen snow because last year we had a real big snow day, like literally covered everything, like that much snow on everything, and they had a good time, especially Rosie. And the good part about it is it melted away real fast. Oh, Timothy's, that's right. Timothy lives where I was born, Buffalo, New York. So you went from Buffalo to New York City and right back to Buffalo. You didn't get out of the plane? Well, actually, to fly from Buffalo to New York City wouldn't be too long of a flight. Is Buffalo? Does Buffalo have snow right now, Timothy? My two cousins live in Buffalo. I always think of them. Everybody take a sip of their drinks, because otherwise you don't get enough water all day. Catherine says, I'm still bitter about Barbie convertible, apparently. You have a little bit of snow now, Tim. Okay. Well, that's definitely a place to get snow, Buffalo, New York. Gigglefishy, my Barbie convertible was a hand-me-down from a neighbor, but I didn't complain. Ah, those are special memories, the little things like that. I remember going to the store when I was, like maybe 10, or maybe even less, somewhere around 10. And I would go to the toy department and I'd wanted the little miniature kitchen with all the miniature food. And I would stare at it and my parents would go, let's go. And I'm like, oh, I want that. I never got it. Ooh, that sounds good. Catherine says, sipping on cranberry raspberry sparkling water. R.A. Allen said, I never got a Barbie, even an imitation when we were poor. Aw. Yeah, Kathy's mom bought her, I forget if it was, I can't remember the name of the cheaper version of a Barbie. 1 hour flying time. Yeah, I didn't think it was a long flight. Seattle Judy says, I went through the foster care system in the 50s first Christmas after going back with my mom. My grandma and grandpa bought me a doll trunk with a doll clothes, shoes, and tiny clothes hangers. I bet you love that. Hi, Jackie Blue. Welcome. I know, that's a special gift, that's right. My Barbie's car was a base Weejum's shoebox. Yeah, so Jackie Blue, we're just talking about what Christmases really meant something to. It's something that pops out about a good Christmas that you've had, whether you were the young Christmas or older, or a present that you got that never, that you can't forget and is a highlight in your life. Aw. Jane, okay. Jane says, and Constantine, let me remember getting Raggedy Andy, which I still have. Oh, that's cool. Jane Crow says, my cousin who was a DJ gave me a record player and some of his records, 45s, I'll never forget. If I knew you were coming, I'd bake you a cake. Rosemary Clooney. Ah, that's a good old song. So Susan 40 says, my mom got me a Skipper Dolls Barbie. That's who she got, Skipper. Isn't Skipper like the cheaper Barbie? Um, got me a Skipper doll, Barbie's kid sister clothes, and a case to put it all in. I was not that into dolls growing up. Liked to play with my brother's toys. Play with her sometimes. Aw. Well, I was into dolls, and I was creative as a little kid. If I had a Barbie and she was like naked, and I got a beautiful scarf, my mother had lots of, flowy scarves. I would make her a dress out of the scarf, like a gown. Yeah, that's a gift you wouldn't forget, Judy. That's neat. Skipper was Barbie's little sister. That's what Kathy got. She got Skipper. Twin Sparrow said my twin sister had a Skipper doll. She loved her. Amanda said I remember getting roller skates, and my brother and sister got some too, and we spent a good part of Christmas Day going around and around the Cadillac in the garage because it was too cold outside. Aw. Timothy says, Butter Beanhead, the airport was crazy that night. So many people traveling, I could hardly walk around. Next page, PJ, welcome. I'm glad you came in. We're just talking about our best Christmases, things that stick out in our memory when, out of our past, a gift we got that we just remember so much. Matter of fact, I can remember Lake Lizard said I still have the Christmas moose stuffed toy that I had at age 5. Little floppy now. Have to prop them up. Aw, that's really something that you still have it. Emily says then Barbie started getting more materialistic and demanding cars and campers and townhouses and even a horse. I never got all the fancy stuff. I used my imagination. Jackie Blue says we didn't have a lot of money. My uncle Herbie came to visit before going to Vietnam, brought us a record player and a package of balloons to make us animals. Oh, see, that's a neat memory right there. Definitely. Hey, Stitchy Rebel, I see you. 1965 Christmas Eve, proposed of marriage complete with a pretty diamond ring. That's a beautiful memory. Wow. Linda said I received a doll and suitcase, and Grandma made lots of doll clothes that matched all my own clothes. Wow, that's neat. And Dad made them a wooden closet for them, and we had have them all. That's neat that you had matching clothes to your doll. Jackie Blue says otherwise we'd have gotten nothing. My mom was 20 with 3 little ones. Oh, well, in a way, that's kind of quite a memory, just going back. Maybe it was a Tammy doll. I had her. I don't know if it was Tammy or Skipper. Now that I'm going to have to ask Kathy what the name of the doll was. Hello, Edward. Just talking about what our favorite Christmas presents in the past of our lives, or famous thing we did for Christmas that sticks out in your memory, or a gift you gave someone or you got. Okay, Susan, she says she has to go finish her Christmas cards and get them out into the mail. Well, thank you very much. I will squeeze those little pups a little bit for you tonight. Oh, Oh, that's awful, Jackie Blue. That's sad. Uncle Herbie died not long after arriving in Vietnam. That's really sad. Giggle Fishy had Tammy and her little sister Pepper. What, baby? You want me to pick you up? Come here. Come on. Come on, Mama. Come sit on me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He was only 19, Jackie. That's just horrible. Oh, I'm so sorry. Emily says, Jackie Blue, what a beautiful memory you have of your uncle. I am so sorry he didn't come home. I wanted to ask, but I was afraid it wouldn't be right. Yeah. Hi, Minnow Fairy. My day was good. Very nice. Nothing wrong. Nothing happened bad. Oh, I had a nice dinner at Bud's with my family and came home and said, I'm going to do my Friday chat and try to make this chat a happy chat, not mention anything negative. And I'm doing good. Okay. Catherine said, I'm curious when you get my cards. To mail between our countries is ridiculous. I know. I just sent a necklace to Canada, and they don't even tell you when they're going to come. When I send jewelry in here, I have a tracking number and a date that it's arriving, but not when I send it to Canada. Another Kathy Copeland. My sister and I were 16 months apart, and my mother always bought us presents just alike. Did you like that? Did you like sharing all your presents and have the same ones? Hey, I know, PJ. I'm at 912 subs. Yay. Donna says 910. I'm almost there. And then once you get there, you have to apply. I don't think it's going to like AdSense me. I don't know. I hope it doesn't take too long. Yeah, one of my favorite presents, I just remembered when I was talking about this. My husband, I think it was one of like not the last year, but maybe a couple years before he passed. On Christmas, he bought me one of those large keyboards that are electric that you can, rock out and it plays music and you can. That was a neat present, and I got rid of it because it's so big I couldn't bring it with. Well, PJ, I like that number better. Hi, Carol. I got your card, by the way. Thank you. What time did I start? 1 hour ago. At 7 o'clock, my time. Linda said, I'm making homemade Yugoslavian soup tomorrow with Fred baked bread. What's Fred baked bread? I am in better spirits, Wayne. I'm just letting things, sometimes you just pop. I mean, like I had to have a rant because I'm so sick of all the bull crap. But I'm letting it go. I'm just going to continue to do this, and I have been doing what I'm supposed to do. Like I've been on Twitter. I twittered. Hey, the old channel. You can go to the old channel and go under comments, and you can make a comment. I did it. Amanda did it, and they erased them, but they still see them. I said, "Hey, give me back my channel." I'm not that they're gonna. Timothy said your rant the other night was nothing compared to the one in June of 2016. You were really mad then. Boy, you remember so many things. Okay, Gigglefish, he said, I think the present that most enhanced my life was my transistor radio. I know I used to get those from my dad. Fresh baked bread. Nothing. Oh, that's what it meant. Oh, fresh baked bread is the best. Emily. Jackie Blue, Merry Christmas to you too. My cousin Paul was one of the last killed in 1975. Oh, Vietnam War was bad. My husband was a Vietnam vet, and he would tell me stories that were heavy, and he'd have bad dreams. And, you know, He didn't have as many bad dreams once he was with me, but he used to have them. Thanks, Kathy Copeland. I'm doing the best I can. I'm just being myself, and I just, it's YouTube. You really can't count on YouTube, and the people that do are going to be surprised that you can't count on it. So I'm going to take as much as I can. I'd like to find a different place. Maybe there'll be an up and coming type of YouTube where we can go and start there, because YouTube's really changing this year. Hey, Catherine says I have 913 subs now. Yay. Oh, thanks, PJ. She said I'm going to come back bigger and better than ever. I just know it. You know what? It's a positive thing to say. Thank you. And I like to be positive. I really do. I didn't enjoy ranting and raving about things, but I did have to let it out. And now I'm kind of mellow about it. I'm just accepting it. And if it happens to come back, okay, then I'll be happy. But I will tell you that uh, I will tell you one good thing. Lucky, RV Lucky, who's a friend of mine, he has a friend named, I forget his whole name on here, secret, but I know him now. And he's copied all of my videos. He's downloaded them. So he's got all of them. And then I'm going to send him, or I'm going to buy on Amazon. He told me which one to buy, because it's a lot. All of my videos are a lot. So I'm going to get a external hard drive, or I'm going to send it from Amazon to him, and he's going to send me it back with all of my videos. That's a good thing. Menno Fairy says there are some other services, but learning them is a chore. Something's going to have to take the place of YouTube eventually. Oh yeah, I think so. Linda says Grant bought me a transistor radio and took me to the Dodger game. Oh, there you go. That's a very good memory. Hi, Lunar. Oh, you're never late. Hey, Dawn. I wanted to make sure you got my thumbs up, and also when I leave to get ready for work, I will leave a live stream rolling. Oh, you're so sweet. That helps, because even though if I get 1,000, I need 4,000 hours of watch time. I'm not going to be far from that, because I haven't checked today, but I was over 3,000 hours. So I need probably some hours. I did remember hiding my radio, PJ, Donna, under my pillow. Yes, PJ, that's wonderful that he's did that. He's a really kind soul. He has a $10,000 computer and a download program that costs money, and he's did it for me. So he said he'll take care of all the, it's already done. Took him 2 days to download them, and he's got a fast computer. Who am I missing? Giggle Fishy, my grandparents live near, went fast, Dodger Stadium. Azul, that's awesome, Deb. It's amazing how people step up and overcome what mean people do. Amen. That is so true. Hi, Jenna. Welcome. Good to see you here. Yes, Dawn. So at least I'm going to have all of my videos that are there. I am missing a year. I think they deleted all last year's are gone. But they say when YouTube can give you back your channel, that they can revert. This is what I've heard. They can revert everything to the way it was. So we'll see what happens. Let's just take this ride together. I'll build this channel up, and I'll just do what I have to do to keep on going. There is amazing people out there, Catherine. Very nice of him, and such a sweet man. And I sent him all of this. Guy's pretty into computers and stuff, and I sent him I forwarded all the letters I've gotten from this guy Calvin at the YouTube whatever. He says it looks real because he checked the email out and it was YouTube email. So maybe I am going to get it back. Oops, it's going fast. I'm going to have to back it up. Shh. Lunar says was lying in bed when my phone, like the beep, and I usually ignore it, but I saw that it was you. Oh, well, I'm glad you came. It was great. Gigglefishy said it was a great way that you could spin the dial on your transistor and find stations without looking. You just never knew where they were. That's the old days on the radio, that's for sure. Yes, Don, it is a wonderful blessing that so many people have stepped up, showing me that they are my friends, and that is part of that's almost like worth it all because you know who your friends are. Oh yeah, and I have a lot of friends. I'm very fortunate. I'm so thankful that Lucky did that and that Rosie O'Kelly's been so kind and she's written she's written to Twitter or whatever she's done. She's so smart. And Camo Dave's been mentioning me and really so many people. Gosh, Catherine did a whole video. Okay, let's see. Next page, PJ. Are you going to upload old videos here? Might be a way to attract more viewers. If I can do that, I will. Lisa, hi. Yes, it's good news to have someone actually download, and that was a lot. Just think about how much it took him 2 days, and it's like 4 terabytes. That's what I had to get. Yep, Lisa saved the videos. Who remembers transistor radios shaped like rocket ships? Had a super long antenna. I don't know. Catherine says tomorrow is my This Is That videos day, so I will give you a shout out. I'll make sure I watch it. Okay, Timothy says getting your channel back might be your Christmas miracle. You know, you never know. I have faith. Okay, Darby says how many people have had a decorated tree fall over. Kathy and Mark's tree fell over recently. Really, they were sitting at the dining room table and it went bam. So they had to go out and buy a Christmas tree, but that was a crappy tree they had, so it was time. I know. I am very fortunate that I get as many thumbs up. I always get thumbs down, but I don't even look at them. 58 watching, 58 likes. Wow. Jenna, she says, sorry if you've already answered this, but do us joining your live stream count as view time toward the 4 hours? I think so. I think it does. Yeah, I would say. Men Fairy says, just put a new tagline on the old ones, such as remember when and add a picture so it's considered new. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out when I get them, when I see it, what I have to do. Like I won't do all of them, but I would, if I have to upload some pictures, I'll do some of the ones, the videos that really mean something to me. Donna said, remember Radio Free Europe. I don't remember those either. Don't they have cats that could have helped with the tree? No, they don't have a cat anymore. Charlie passed away. So no, it was just like, I don't know, they don't even know why it fell, but it fell. But the new tree is so pretty. Gigglefishy, yes, Donna, they actually have the commercial for Radio Free Europe that I have always used to hear on YouTube, the one where they play on Broadway. I found them. What's that you found? Radio Free Europe? Hi, Jean. I am doing well tonight. Thank you so much. Welcome. We're talking about our favorite Christmases that we've had, or maybe a gift that was given to us that means a lot in the past, or maybe one that you gave someone, something special about Christmas. I'm not expecting any snow here, Dawn. No. It's going to be, chilly, but no snow is so far, no snow. Catherine said I could pick up Chicago stations all the way from Calgary, Alberta on that thing. Molly, I'm doing great, Molly. Just having a little chat tonight, keeping it positive, keeping it happy, talking about Christmas. And good old memories, maybe something that sticks out you want to share. What was your best favorite Christmas? Or what was the best gift you ever got? It could be when you were little, it could be last year. I loved listening to we all listened to the radio when we were young. I mean, that was a big thing. Then FM radio came in. Don says it's supposed to snow in Kansas Sunday. Wow, that's not too far. Yeah, great. I know Traveling Roberts had a live chat. I'm gonna watch it. Because he said he was gonna mention to join this channel. I hope he did because he's got a lot of people that I don't probably think they know me. Um, Next page, PJ. I still can't get over someone can hijack your channel, then delete your comments. Takes a very cold-hearted person. I'm so impressed with the way you're handling it. So positive. I don't have a choice. We can be really, really pissed off and miserable, or we can take it and just like let it go and do the best. I mean, I'm not thrilled, believe me, but I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Twin Sparrow, what's up, Cat? Back in the '60s, Chicago AM radio stations could be picked up in Texas at night. Radio's really changed. You know, I went over to the channel, and under comments, Amanda told me that you could leave a comment. So I left a couple comments. Now they're going to delete the comments because they deleted Amanda's comments, but it's still they're reading them. I said, "Give me back my channel. How could you be that way?" That was one of my comments. Meadow Fairy said 96. It went too fast. Went too fast. Wait a minute. Um, 1 second. Okay, I got to get back to it. Meadow Fairy, in 1963, we finished the tree, and our two cats came in and raced up it. I had to catch it and yell for my mom to help. Great memory. That's a memory for sure. I bet you can't forget that. The cats are funny. Let's see. R.A. Allen, starting Sunday, Southwest Missouri is supposed to get freezing rain and snow, or combination of. Whoa. Donna, remember WSM Country out of Nashville? Very strong channel, the King Biscuit Hour, Dolly Parton. I don't know that one, but I bet it would be good. Molly, when we first moved from northern Illinois to my dad's family home in southern Illinois, I was about 8. My mom worked in a little store, tiny town. All I dreamed of that Christmas was a teeny tiny plastic doll. Snow cone machines. I remember those. I never got one. It's good to have memories, good memories. With a little case and accessories, Mom made that happen. Aw. You know, I always had a thing for little miniature things. I really loved the little tiny kitchens and the little, little tiny things and actually when I used to walk to school when I was really young, I would pretend that the little people like lived places. Like I would say, there's the path that they take, and there's like, I mean, I got really into tiny things. Let it go, let it go. I do adore miniature things. Yeah, me too, Molly. All she wants is to be held. Kathy Copeland, I'm in Northeast Kansas. We may get 6 inches of snow this weekend. I remember getting a call from my husband on Christmas. He was in Vietnam. Great present. Oh, that would be a great present, Kathy. Okay. Catherine says, remember when trolls were cute little dolls with hair you could style? They were such the rage. All they do. Now all they do is raids. Actually, Kathy has a, I don't know if she still does. I think she probably still does have a collection of troll dolls. And we always had a pool because we were in California, so we would swim, and pretend to be mermaids. I know that sounds silly to some people, but I have a very big imagination, especially as a kid. Gigglefishy says, remember when troll dolls first came out and were also called Damn It dolls? Never heard of the Damn It dolls. Dawn said, I love miniature things too. I still love miniatures, not so many, but sentimental things. I like little things. Jenna says she still has troll dolls too. Yeah, Kathy had a bunch of them. Minnow Fairy said, my sister loved her troll doll. Ari Allen says, AM radio stations after dark. In Chicago, Nashville, Chuck Wagon family singing gospel music from the Del Rio, Texas, KOMA, Oklahoma. Molly says, I remember little dolls. They were called little kitties. Deb, what is your favorite state you've lived in besides Texas? That's a good question. I'm glad you enjoyed the chat, PJ. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Um, you know, I really liked living in Key West. I would say that my favorite place I ever lived, I lived there for 2.5 years approximately, and I loved living there. That was my favorite place I've ever lived. And I've loved everywhere I've lived, but I mean, that was a special place. Lisa said my troll doll had a portable cave for a home. Oh, that's cool. I remember, I don't know if anybody's, well, you have to be from California. Maybe Constantine would remember, but I'm not sure how old you are, Constantine. But there was a guy called Sam Riddle. He was a disc jockey at WKFWB or something. Not W, KFWB. I think that's what it was. But anyway, he had a dance party, like, he did a dance party, and, he had, I don't know if it was just Los Angeles or California, but I got to go on his dance show, and I sang and played the guitar to him. I wrote a song. It was to the Beatles song "All My Loving," but it was to him because he was going to go to England and stay at Ringo's flat and get to interview the Beatles, I suppose. That was a fun memory right there. And I remember I said, let's see, "Oh, Sam Riddle, you're the most, and you are a groovy host on TV and Boss Radio. You do everything that's right. That's why we watch you each night. Oh, Sam Riddle, you're the host with the most." Gigglefishy said, I could go for living in a tropical area right now. Yeah, I could too. Thanks, Jenna. Well, I sing a lot, but the voice is not the same as it was when I was a younger lady. When you stop doing something, you lose it. And plus, my voice got very low as I got older. KHJ, that's it. Thank you, Catherine. I bet Sam Riddle loved it. Yeah, he was a cute man, and he was like, he was like, what's his name, Bandstand, but he wasn't. It wasn't as big as Bandstand. Thanks, Dawn. You guys are sweet. Well, I lived in Key West, R.A. Allen, from 1978 to 1980. and it was a good time there. All I did for my living was play guitar and sing at I played at like Two Friends Patio Bar for a year and a half, to Logan's Lobster House, a place called Rick's. Catherine says, I wonder if Sam Riddle was related to the big band leader with the same last name. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, Boss Radio. That's right. It was Boss Radio. Dick Clark. I got to see Dick Clark. I mean, not because I got to meet him like I'm something special, but back in the it was the 70s, and there was a channel in Los Angeles that was one of those free channels that people had to like PBS, and we went there, and he was doing like the telethon, only the radiothon. I got to say hello to him. Well, that's a bummer, Donna. Your dad got nodules on vocal cords. R.A. Allen says, did all the Key West men have ponytails? Well, not all of them, but there was a lot of long-haired people, and I had a really good life there. It was so much fun. And the only reason I left Key West is I broke up with a boyfriend because he cheated on me, and my parents were living in North Miami, and I just packed everything up and left because it's such a small island, but I really loved living there. Cheryl said, my mom moved a lot up and down the East Coast. We were from Jersey. She drove a roach coach to the workers when they lived there. I went to elementary school there in the 60s. Love it. Yeah, I got a lot of memories of Los Angeles, Hollywood, even the Valley, San Fernando Valley. I wouldn't want to live in Los Angeles anymore, but I do love California. It has definitely a special place in my heart. A lot of Christmases. Yeah, long-haired boys. I loved long-haired boys. I still do. But I'm like now their grandma. Lily, you're so lazy. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at that little tiny face. She'll stay here forever. Well, you guys, what do you think? Think we did enough Christmas talk for the evening? I hope that you've enjoyed this. I have. I really appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me, going through all this crazy crap that I've been going through. And I don't want to bore you with it. I know some people get angry. I actually had someone say, I want a comment, something like, you talked about your birthday for a couple weeks, and now all you do is talk about your hijacked channel. Like, yeah, it's my life. What do you want me to talk about? Gigglefishy said, actually, I was on a local TV channel 13 on Christmas Day with my dance troupe, some kids' variety show, 1964 to 65. Were you in Los Angeles then? Minnow Fairy, thank you for coming in tonight. Thanks to everybody. I had a good time, and I just want you to know that I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to build this channel up. I'm going to go tomorrow night to Wichita Falls, and I'm going to video all the beautiful Christmas lights. So I will put a video out probably like probably Sunday. Yeah, I'll think Sunday. And I do enjoy the live chats, and I'm going to continue to do them because it's just a good way for me to communicate, and I like it. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I hope that each one of you have a special Christmas. Even if it's alone, you make it special. If you're only with one person, that's a beautiful thing. Whatever it is, you got to make the best of what you have, and that's all you can do. Peterbilt, good night, Deb. Oh, thank you for being here. Ari Allen, it's your channel, and talk about what you want. Thank you. Cheryl, thank you. Molly, Stitchy Rebel, the Wreathing Nurse, you are almost there, Deb. I'm going to keep going. Dan, there you are. Oh, I'm so sorry because I'm going to be heading off. We've been talking about Christmas and special things to us about, our lives with Christmas and wishing and the gifts we got or gifts we gave. And just let's all try to stay positive. And I'm going to do the same. I am. I will update if something comes up about it. I'll let you guys know. Thank you very much, Twin Sparrow. I will take some good videos of the pretty Christmas lights. I've done this. I did this about a year ago, and I'm glad to get to go back. That's right, R.A. Allen. You can be alone without being lonely, and happiness comes from within. And sometimes happiness can come from just, you know, like just this is making me happy. Just having little Lily in my arms. I remember Art Linkletter's dance school. That's right. It's a good time to listen to good Christmas music. Put on the fireplace. I can put it on my dish TV. It looks just like a fireplace is burning and crackling, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna put the fireplace on, and I'm going to listen to maybe a couple of videos and enjoy the rest of my night. Thanks again, and I will talk to you guys for sure Sunday. Tomorrow I will be going out, so I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll talk with you on Sunday. Yeah, Lily, you want a cookie? Lily? Rosie just popped up. Come here, Rosie. Anyway, Dan, I'm sorry that you didn't get here on time because I've been on an hour and a half, and I'm gonna call it a night. Love you guys so much. You you have made my life happier than it would be without you for sure. You thank you, think Agape. Bye, Amanda, darling. Talk to you soon, sweetie. Okay. Say bye bye.